Have you guys submitted your final papers yet?
I did.
I have
Um,
not.
I did.
You did already? Wow.
Yeah, I did like about 2 days ago, I believe. Or like, I don't know, but yeah, I did.
I was just waiting, I guess, because I was getting all my other assignments done for my other classes so that I could say I was done with those. And now I kind of waited to do this last assignment, but
Yeah, mine's like 90% done or more, but it's so far done that I focused on other papers and stuff instead.
Mhm.
So I haven't even looked at my paper for a while, but I'm pretty it's pretty good as it is. Some minor stuff.
I did get so for the Zoom 10 meeting, I did go get all my stuff ready for it since I was done with my final paper. So if you guys would like, I can go ahead and answer all my questions about the most difficult part and what did I do well and all of this stuff. Or if you guys also, I don't know if you guys want to also share some answers with me since you guys are like halfway done
Yeah,
with
you
that.
can go ahead and start, and then we can all just go down the list, and then we could wrap it up with the expansion question,
Mhm.
12 to
Okay.
20 pages.
Okay, so for my most difficult part, it was the thoughts challenge was combining a lot of information into a clear argument and finding sources specific to burnt vehicles was also difficult since much lectures focuses on just general recycling. That was kind of like a bit the most difficult part for me. What was that difficult part for you guys?
Pretty much all of mine for the first few questions all resolve around the outline. Mainly because I outlined probably more than I need to. Like my outline for this paper was like 8 pages of just listing stuff, plus a full bibliography. So doing that was pretty difficult. I feel like that was difficult more than writing the actual paper itself. Um, but also the caveat on that, that was thing I think I did really well because it made the paper so easy. And I never really did it that hard until this course. So that's definitely something when I write my other papers, like for these other papers I've had to do this week, I've done that too, and it's also been a really big help. So I would continue to do that in the future.
Okay. What about you, Emmy and Carter? Have you guys started your papers?
yeah. Um, I would say I would agree with Ryan on the outline part. I think sometimes it was more like kind of difficult to come up with like extra stuff to put in the outline and then to put in the paper. But once I like once I got that, then obviously it made my writing the actual paper so much easier, which was super helpful for me. But sometimes that outline of just coming up with the stuff and having good ideas was a little bit hard sometimes. But
For me, the most difficult part was citation because I read some articles and surveys, everything, but I'm not sure because I bring some ideas and this is from the paper, but I'm not sure I need to put um, that survey or the papers in the citation page or not. So that kind of me a little bit confused about that one. And plus MLB style, right? It's not familiar with me. So that thing's a little bit challenge for me.
Okay. And for me, for what did I do well? I feel like I kind of improved my structure and also clear thesis and my detailed outline. I feel that was the most thing that I have improved. because in the past, in all of like the draft and all of the papers that we have done, I used to always have like at least like a mistake or two, like with my formatting stuff. But for the first time, I get to the final and I be like, no, here we go. I don't have any mistakes. Here were all the mistakes, and now I don't have any of them. So I feel like that was the most part that I have enjoyed because it's been a little bit rough and I have passed the rough time and now I'm in like I know that my format is 100% correct.
Yeah, for all that stuff, I would definitely recommend like sending it off to somebody like the writing center, or like I use the I think it's like Tutor 24/7 website or something through UNO, and I have them look over all my stuff. Like all the papers I've ever sent you guys went through them first, just so I could catch some of the stuff that I might have overlooked while it's like late at night and I'm typing. And that really helps my papers a lot too.
And what about you, Carter?
Wait, sorry, which one were we on? The
What did you do well on
oh
the
yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. I was okay, yeah. I thought the organizing I did well. Obviously I said it was a little bit hard sometimes, but I think that was one of my strengths because then it helped me with the other part. And I felt coming up with like topics, I like could brainstorm a lot of topics and then easily pick one that I liked writing about or I thought would be easy to write about. So that helped me, I guess, bring in more ideas that I could write about.
For me, organizing is also really challenging. So whenever I have problem or difficulty, I signed up with the writing center. So I talk with that person, and then that's really give me a lot of advice. They gave me a lot of advice. That's really helped me to improve how to organize the paper well and plus the citation too.
Okay. And then for the aspects to repeat, in the future class, I plan to bring multiple ideas. So basically, if I do have my ideas already have been written, I would go over them and try to brainstorm each one of them and try to come up with more information. And another thing, I would also write multiple drafts just so that I have more information, I have more ideas to put in. And also, if I do have a friend who is working on the same thing as me, or if he is working on the same topic, like from another class or something, I might ask this person just to see if he has also any other ideas, or he would recommend me to add more sources, or I would always seek help also from friends who are working on the same thing.
Yeah, I would just continue to hit the outlining really hard. Because, like I said, it made writing my paper easy. I probably spent 3 times longer on the outline than the actual paper itself. So continue to do that and continuing to, like you said, send drafts to other people, whether that be other students, like in this setting, or the tutoring thing, like I said earlier, to get another pair of eyes on it before sending it in. So it can get overlooked multiple times before I think I'm done with it.
Yeah, I would definitely come up with multiple ideas at the start because sometimes I thought, I don't know, that I would have one idea and then I needed to write about that because I wouldn't come up with the other ideas. But then if I thought harder on coming up with other ideas, then it helped. It just made it a lot easier. Um, and then organizing an outline that really helped me with all the ideas. And then getting peer feedback was big because it helped me help you guys like um, said stuff that I just completely looked over and I had like I didn't realize. So
Yeah, same with you. I might try to repeat the peer feedback because this time the PDF from you guys were really helpful, and plus the writing center too. So I might try this one in future classes too.
Okay. And then for the expanded projects, if given an extra semester, I would honestly explore global practices in automotive recycling more, and I would include more academic and industry sources. And another thing that I would honestly also, I do have a lot of friends who work in dealerships and who work in factories for like recycling cars. I would honestly go to them and have an interview with them and ask them a lot of questions.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the same line. I would definitely need more sources if I was increasing it to anything close to 20 pages. I have off the top of my, I think I have like 10 sources. I try to do like one source per page and a half for my paper, give or take as a rule. Kind of depends on what I'm talking about. But yeah, definitely a lot more sources and pull more information from those sources so I can get a little bit more analytics within a paper that long. And my outline would have to be huge for that too. That would be one that would really be good for a large outline for something that long. So yeah, expansion of sources and pulling even more info from each source to support my point.
Yeah, I would agree. Definitely more sources and maybe like personal experiences also that you could tie to that topic. But that's about all.
Adding more sources or adding like successful sources might be more support to my thesis. So that's it. I think I totally agree all of you guys.
Nice. All right, I believe we're done with all the questions that we have for this meeting. And I would honestly go ahead and do you guys have anything regarding of the questions?
Mm-mm.
I'm good.